Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michaela, and in today's video I have some new goodies from Juvia's place. So this is actually the first thing that I'm trying from Juvia's place. I've always wanted to get one of their palettes, but I just never really got around to it. But when they came out with their foundation and concealer, I was really intrigued and had to get it. So let's get started. So I'm going to read to you a little bit about the foundation and the concealer. Okay. So the I Am Magic foundation retails for $20. This foundation comes in 42 shades and there's 4 different undertones. And they come in kingdoms. So there's the Nubian kingdom, the medium kingdom, and the light kingdom. 1 fluid ounce. Like normal foundations, and it's supposed to have a matte finish. And something else that I've really seen a lot about this is that it is very full coverage. So let's see. And then the concealer comes in, I think this is 24 shades. The concealers are $14 each, 10 milliliters, so 0.34 fluid ounces, and they're divided into 6 families. I'm going to go ahead and prime. I'm going to prime using the Glossier Priming Moisturizer, favorite primer, because it's mostly a moisturizer. The foundation. Also, look at this cute packaging. Look how cute this packaging is. I'm not even sure if I showed you good, but here's the packaging. So like most people, I guesstimated on what shade to get, and I ended up going with the shade Tangier 520 in the foundation. And right now, while I'm filming this, they just posted a like shade finder deal, because before I could only find a shade finder for darker shades, but they just posted one that has like for each kingdom. And so Tangier is the equivalent to Fenty's foundation in 310 and MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NC40. Okay, I wear the shade 280 in the Fenty foundation, but there's not an equivalent to 280 in the Juvia's Place foundation. So the next shade that I debated about getting would have been the equivalent of Fenty's 255, and that would have been too light. So hopefully this one works for me. So okay, I think it has like a little protective seal. Oh my goodness, I'm dropping everything. Okay, so again, comes in a squeezy tube, and I'm just gonna take some. Looks pretty good to me. So I'm gonna dot this on my face. I showed you the little amount that I started out with, so we're gonna see if all that hype was real. Alright, so let's get to blending. Okay, so this is just with that little dollop, and I think that this looks pretty good. I know that you could probably get super duper full coverage with a brush, but I I just feel like I apply a foundation better with a sponge, but that's just me. I'm just gonna take a little bit more in the spots like on my chin where I have a lot of like acne scars. So I'm just gonna go ahead and literally like the smallest amount. And this is honestly gonna probably be too much, but so far I think it looks really, really nice. And because it is a matte foundation, I decided to use a moisturizing primer, even though the Glossier one is my favorite primer, but I wanted to make sure that I use a primer that would, I guess, compensate. Okay, yay! I think this looks really good. I think the shade looks really nice. It's definitely warm, but it's not too warm, which is good. And now for the concealer. Whoa, this is a huge concealer. Look at how jumbo this is. Wow. This is huge. I want to compare this to something. Okay. So we all thought that the Makeup Revolution concealer was jumbo. Here's a comparison. Wow. Okay. So in the concealer, I got the shade 18. And so let's see. Okay, so that concealer is super creamy, blended out, super easy. I think I maybe spent maybe a minute blending out both sides, probably not even that long. So I'm gonna keep in like real time how long it took me to blend that, but that was super easy to blend out. So the concealer is not matte from what I can tell. It looks more like hydrating, so that's good. Especially if you have dry under eyes. So I think it looks really good right now. My face looks really, really good. I'm gonna set my face with the Maybelline Loose Finishing Powder. Actually, I'm gonna just set my under eyes because I feel like I don't really feel like I should set this with it being a matte foundation. So I'm just gonna go ahead and set my under eyes. And I will come back whenever my face is finished. Okay guys, so this is my finished face and it is 11:11 right now. So I'm gonna check back in a couple of hours and then at the end of the day, and we'll see how my face held up. But so far so good. I feel like this foundation like blurred my pores. Hold on, let me get a mirror. Trying to look in this one right here, but I feel like it like blurred out my pores. It just kind of smoothed everything out. The concealer was really creamy and blended in really good, and so far no creasing. I'm not seeing any dryness that's like being like emphasized on my face. And my bronzer, blush, highlight, all of those applied beautifully on top of the foundation without me setting it. So it has like a, it sets itself in a way. So it's really nice. So you don't have to add the powder, especially if you have dry skin, because if you have it, you know. But yeah, I think my face looks really, really good right now, but we'll see what it looks like in a few hours. And yeah, Okay guys, so I am back. I know I said I was gonna be back in a couple of hours, but it's 9:51. So yeah, just gonna go ahead and wrap up this video because I'm ready to take this makeup off and go to bed. This is what my face is looking like. Remember, I finished my makeup at 11:11 and it's 9:51 now, so I feel like that's a pretty good time, and this is what my face is looking like. Looks like it may have rubbed off on my nose just a little bit, but not too much. The foundation is really long wearing, long lasting. It's got great coverage. You can apply as little as you want and then build up. I would suggest starting out with just a little bit and building up to the amount of coverage that you want. Don't go in putting the same amount as you would for any other foundation. You have to be like light-handed with this foundation, or you would probably have too much. Also, even with it being full coverage, it's super lightweight. I didn't feel it on my face the entire day. Like, just even touching my face, like, it doesn't feel like makeup is on my face. It's like really soft, really nice. The concealer I also like. It is definitely not full coverage, so if you want more coverage, definitely apply more. But I crease really bad, so I don't like to add a whole bunch of concealer. But my under eyes have stayed fine throughout the day. Yeah, my under eyes have stayed fine throughout the day. No excess creasing, no creasing really at all. Like, this is just like the way my eye is, but no like gathering in like my creases, none of that. So it looks pretty good. That wraps up my review for the I Am Magic foundation and concealer. So that completes this video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.